What is going on, everybody? It's Motivationalmaleek. So first things first, I did make a new Instagram page, so if you guys actually want to go check it out, it's called Motivationalmaleek. I thought it would be a good start, a fresh start to my YouTube page, since I do have a lot of personal followers, this will be able to help build my brand as a YouTube artist and hopefully blow up from there. So really what I want to talk about today is not quitting, whether that, especially in the beginning of your life, whether it's in high school or in whatever it may be, high school, junior high, or the park police right there, they're coming up at me, So whether it's in junior high, high school, quitting from your education, quitting sports, quitting class, getting bad grades, I get it, it's tough, I get it, it's, sometimes you just feel like you can't do it, but that quitting in the beginning of your life becomes a habit for the rest of your life. So you end up quitting college, you end up quitting relationships, you end up quitting life in general, and it becomes into depression, And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with quitting college and finding, your soul and your passion, There's nothing wrong with that at all. But if you have the ability to, why not do it? Because it's like, if you ask a monkey to climb a tree, they're going to do it perfectly. But if you ask a fish to climb a tree, they can't really do that. But if you tell a fish to swim, they're going to swim amazingly. You tell a monkey to swim, you know what I mean. So everybody has their own talents and unique traits, but you got to keep in mind when quitting, it's so in the norm now that you have to be able to become beyond average, and when you become beyond average, you become different from everybody, and everybody starts to hate on you because you're becoming successful slowly but surely, and it really hurts. It's hard because you're just like, I just want to quit and give up and be like everybody else and do what everybody else is doing, but in reality, you're just hurting yourself. Because one thing I realized about, from my only personal story, is that having no friends is easier because they're not getting that negative reinforcement into your story, and they're not saying, yeah bro, like, I don't think you should do this, honestly I don't think this is best for you. You make your own choices, you are developing yourself, and you are pushing yourself to be better, and you're not listening to what nobody else what nobody else has to say. You gotta keep in mind, your happiness is the key to don't live other people's lives because you're not making them happy. No matter what you do, you're never going to make everybody happy. You got to make yourself happy. You got to do what's best for you and 100% of all times. So you got to remember not to quit and not to give up, because, making that habit, it's really not a good habit, and it's hard. It's hard to stop it. It's hard, because that's all it is. It's all mental. It's all in the mind. People say school is hard. For me, at least my perspective of this, people say school is hard. But how I look at it is, it's challenging. It's gonna push me to be better. I can do it. It's gonna be difficult, don't get me wrong, but I can do it. It's just gonna be challenging. There's two sides of the story. You can either say school is hard and I can't do it, or you can say it's challenging and it's making me better. It's all about the perspective on how you look at it, So just remember, don't quit, don't give up. Shout out to everybody that hasn't quit, that hasn't given up, and that's pushing and that's developing themselves and bettering themselves, because honestly, it's tough. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you, it's tough. It is really hard, and you're freaking dragging yourself sometimes, but guess what? It's gonna be worth it. I promise you, it's going to be worth it all in the end. For your end goal, for what you wanna do and what you wanna become, it's going to be worth it. I'm out, y'all. Don't forget to follow me on Snapchat and Instagram. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I'm out, y'all. Peace.